Okay, next up we have Elena. Oh my gosh, this is just what I love to see and what I encourage all of us to do, to feel inspired by a subject. In this case, we're in Singapore at this gorgeous temple. And then study it, visually study it, to try to record in our sketchbooks what it is about it that means the most to us and how we can best express those feelings. And she has done that just remarkably well. She's done a series of sketches in black and white pencil in her sketchbook, studying format, whether it should be horizontal, perhaps square, perhaps vertical, and then how she might shift the information, the visual information within those various formats to best tell the story. I again, can't urge you all enough to just try that. She draws beautifully, like an angel. You don't have to draw this well in order to study your subjects, but she obviously loves to draw and can do it. Okay, my 2 cents. I think this could work in any number of ways. It depends on what you wish to emphasize. For me, where I hear, this is just one opinion, what I love about this is the sequences of spaces leading from foreground through the midground into the background under this beautiful medallion and then out the door in the far distance. So to that end, I think a work that pulls the viewer through the painting, deep within the painting, rather than a vertical, which will pull the viewer up and down, or a horizontal, which will pull them across. I think were I doing this painting, I would favor a square format. It stops the movement this way and this a little bit, and it encourages the movement deep inside, which to me becomes a little bit more of a spiritual, experiential feeling. You start to experience what it might be like to be in this beautiful temple, to walk through it from the shade in the foreground, through the light, and then out the back. So I don't know, any number of formats would work. I would favor the square. She has done a couple of color studies as well. Both are encouraging. I think in color, however, there's a lot of tension going on between the warms and cools, and one somewhat needs to dominate. This is just a quick digital markup I did as an idea. So I've taken this view, actually, the vertical, and I've made it into this format, the square. I've tried to simplify the surrounding areas. I've lightened up and obscured a lot of what's in the distance to try to bleach out some of the edges and to create a glow around this amazing medallion. Overall, what I'm trying to do is pull the viewer through the painting, from foreground, through the midground, out of the background, to set up a real experience, to paint an experience more than a scene. And I do think that's exactly what she's after. For me, this formatting, this general cropping would be the way to go. But I really, Elena, give you high marks for really grasping the subject and for trying to study it in various ways to best tell the story you think it needs to tell. So well done.